We're going to talk a little bit about conservative care today with Dr. David Foltz from Kliamovich Chiropractic in the Back Mountain. Dr. Foltz, nice to have you back on the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so why should back pain patients see a chiropractor first? What are the advantages of doing that?
Well, the first reason is that I think patients should always try more conservative treatments first. You never want to dive right into a more severe treatment that could have more long-lasting consequences. I always like to reference a study that I recently read that followed women 35 years old or younger with low back pain. It followed them, and they found that the patients who saw a surgeon first for their first consultation on back pain, 45% or close to 45% of those patients ended up having surgery in the end. So these are young women, 35 years or old or younger, and they're having very serious surgeries that could impact their lives greatly throughout the rest of their lives. And if they would have sought conservative treatment first, they might have been able to avoid these drastic measures for treatment.
So a lot of the people that have this surgery, do they tend to be younger or older?
Most people who have these types of surgeries, they tend to be older, but this study that I was speaking of earlier, this just illustrates how it really depends on this type of treatment you seek first. These people were young, and they were still nearing 50% of them were having surgery in the end. And you can imagine how even if older patients see a surgeon on their first time around, that it's going to be an even higher percentage that'll end up having surgery in the end.
Can a chiropractor help these people?
They can. And then to reference that same study again, the patients in that study, the women 35 years or younger, who saw a chiropractor first for their symptoms, they were able to keep the number of patients who had surgery below 2%. And while there were still cases that needed surgery, it was unavoidable, it was greatly reduced, a drastic number. And to apply that to older patients or anybody with back pain, it's going to be a similar ratio. If there's older patients, if the percentage who saw a surgeon first is higher in older patients, it's going to be a similar reduction if they saw a chiropractor first of who would need surgery.
All right, for our viewers that would like more information, Dr. Foltz, how can they get in touch with you?
They can check out our website online at kcopro.com, or they can call the number on the screen.
All right, Dr. David Foltz from Kliamovich Chiropractic in the Back Mountain. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.